Alright, everybody, welcome back to the next episode of Dragon's Dogma 2.
Ought catch your eye. Just say the word.
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
After you, Arisen.
First, I'd like to talk to the shopkeepers.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests. Which is no great shock to me.
What brings you here?
I'd like to
Anyone
check out
whose
your
fine
inventory.
pieces will serve you well.
Okay.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Never mind me. I'll just take the back door.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
Apologies, sir, but we've not got any archer staves or great swords in stock at the moment. Goods aren't flowing as freely as they used to, see. Seems monsters have gotten a taste for our ox carts. Strangely enough, 'tis the arms shipments that are being targeted the most. I just hope this doesn't mean the beasts are gaining in intellect. So far, no one's done a thing about it. And if this keeps on, my business is doomed. I hesitate to ask, but what of you, sir? Should you take interest in aiding my plight, pray speak to the guild head, Klaus.
Well, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our
Before I
funds
buy
are better
anything,
spent elsewhere.
I'd like to
Browsing
get
was
my
enough to
pre-order
scratch the
bonus,
itch, in my case.
which I believe I have to go to an inn to do that. There we go. It'll be right in front of me.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
$2,000 for a round? That is crazy.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest brews in all of Vernworth.
Follow me.
What are you
Your
doing
Majesty,
here?
your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
In the local bar, huh? Tavern, I should say. Okay, well, how do I get my...
I heard a rumor that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Fascinating. Quite. Though no definitive records remain.
That's kind of confusing. Star Drop Inn. More like a tavern. Then, yeah, I should have known the one with the bed is where I need to go.
These writings could be of import.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
What writings are we talking about here? Well, before I do that, I want to go to the inn.
Here, if you please.
Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn, a place of respite for the weary traveller. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth.
Explorer's camping kit, 5.5 is the weight on that. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. 162.
You know where to find me. This inspires naught but misgivings.
Where's my other pawn? Nice little upgrade.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospital. In all Vernworth.
I think I'm gonna sell that.
Much obliged.
Master, if you're carrying around anything you don't need, there's no time like the present to rid yourself of it.
If
Thank
you've
you.
anything
Well, that's
edible, I'll gladly lessen your burden.
But you will, Legolas.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares here.
We're going this way now, I
The
suppose.
tavern's busy.
By your will. I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
I've all manner of arms.
There we go.
For sale? Come, have yourself a look.
Hang on, let's compare this sword to the others. $4,800 though. to get a 12-point increase. 42 gold to get to the same level. 102 gold and 2 goblin horns. I have 17. So that matter. I need a slate colored horn.
Welcome to Bjorn's, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price,
I like the armor I'm wearing better than all those. I mean, of course, this has better stats, a lot better, but
just remember, my does die early. Deaths. Many thanks. I appreciate the business. Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
where, Legolas? Where's our treasure chest?
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Weapons
Yes.
are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky.
Need anything?
I need to remember to grab that explorer's camping kit out of my stash. There we go. There's a helm that I actually like. Well, that costs quite a bit of money.
Many thanks.
Shopping is such fun.
We mustn't overspend. It is no great shock to me.
I wonder if there's a way to, like, still have the helmet on, but not show it.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk. Welcome, good sir. My services lie in the styling of hair and the painting of faces. Should you so desire, I can help you find your truest self.
Okay.
Much obliged, sir.
Right, just follow me.
I've wares of every ilk.
Yeah, this is where I wait for ox cart. Okay. Oh no. Oh, get up.
Dreams are free, I say.
Good.
Say, you've got a decent arm on you. No need to be humble. Just the other day, I watched you fell a massive monster with my own two eyes. I've ne'er seen the like. Pray, sir, teach me to fight like you do. I'm after an instructor, see, but the ones in this city are cravens all. The sort that decided to teach to avoid the battlefield. If I'm to grow stronger, I need to learn from someone who's seen actual battle. A real warrior, such as yourself. Won't you give me a chance? And this Baron fellow, he's a real warrior? I suppose you wouldn't recommend him if he wasn't. And after all, I've seen your prowess. I'm inclined to trust your judgment.
Well, we got a big fan.
Many thanks, sir. Methinks I'll seek out this Baron and see what he can teach me.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
What is this thing?
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Where's the ladder you talk about?
I'm sure I can handle this.
Oh, we're back here.
Would that I complain?
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the...
I believe in the first game, you could still, like, upgrade your weapons at the blacksmith, even if everything was in storage. I hope that's how it is in this game. I would assume it is, so... There's really no reason to have any of this stuff. It's just taking up inventory space and weighing my guy down.
Roads, despite the hour. You know where to find me. The rules at your leisure. Points no good if it's self-dead.
Interested in my wares?
What are you selling?
Go on, have a look. Best buy what you need. Many thanks.
Little pushy with salesman there. Let's buy what you need now or regret it later. Ooh, I can pick up Rory's pawn. So masculine human. Where is Cowboy's pawn? A little up there. Where are you, Rory? There you are. He's a dwarf. Of course.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
You've been good to me, man, but I'm about to switch you out for a Rory. Let's give you some meat. Send you back to your master with the piece of my meat. There you go.
All told, I'm rather satisfied with my performance.
If we share our strengths, we can begin formulating a strategy that caters to our respective skills.
This rumor has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence. And in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all.
Interested in my wares?
It's been a long day.
I nodded off for a moment there.
place.
I swear I've never slept better.
Ready for the morrow.
Where to now?
Nattering all day. Tiring work.
Lots to be taken care of before the day's done.
Just a short rest. Then I'll be
My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
today.
Well met, sir.
Tad rowdy.
Fancy again?
So
Fine, where's
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, your majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
We have been charged with the felling of monsters.
There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen.
Okay, so I'm going to the Queen Regent now.
You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, your majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation.
Okay.
Over here.
There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law.
Paranoid
As a result, he now sits in a cell
paranoid.
beneath the palace.
Keeps looking around.
Our laws dictate that your majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for your majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, your majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
Pray, follow me.
Okay. Oh, you know how to do it, Rory? Of course you do. But, hang on, buddy. Okay, so we got 3 new missions to do. Okay, well. I think we're gonna go ahead and tackle these 3 first. Then we'll do this one. Then this one. So we've got a good starting spot.
Not a care in the world, just as it should be.
Might I interest you in my humble...
I think I'm gonna save my money for now. I'd
Hope to
like
see you again.
make it daytime, but I don't want to
Nothing
go to
caught
the
your
inn.
eye? Ugh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Wow, this looks amazing. Maybe I won't make it daytime.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
You know what? Before we start this big adventure and go out and tackle these 3 quests, I'd like to kind of make that one fluent episode. So we're gonna wrap things up here, and next time we'll be tackling those 3 quests, and we'll see you guys then.